Hello friends, welcome to this new video of Hipar Self. And before beginning with describing and explaining the remedy, I would like to wish you all a Merry Christmas and upcoming advanced Happy New Year 2022, and really wish that all of you have a joyous beginning and a joyous end to the next year too, and we all live our life the way we really wish to rise high and with doing whatever we want to do and succeed in achieving great heights in our lives. So saying so, let me begin with this remedy, describing which, explaining which I am getting really anxious. Maybe I'm not seen so anxious, but I am, because this remedy is a remedy which I have not used practically very often in my practice, but I somewhere there is a lacking maybe, and in explaining to you all, I will be able to use it more successfully. I feel so, because you all explaining and sharing with you all really gives me a deeper insight into little aspects of the remedies. Saying so, let me begin with this remedy, which is a combination of calcium and sulfur. So Dr. Samuel Hahnemann has proved Hipar Sulf, and in doing so, he took the powder of oyster shell and he combined it with sulfur powder, and he burnt the mixture, and the powder which he got, he mixed with hydrochloric acid, hot hydrochloric acid, and our saclac solution. So this combination that got prepared, so we have already seen calcium, this calcarea carb, right? The oyster shell. We have understood calcarea carb, we have understood sulfur. Now this Hipar Sulf is a combination, but even though being a combination of two different molecules, the result which is coming, it is not withholding the properties of these two elements. It is having its own unique properties, like how a mother and a father and then a child is completely different. That's how this element is unique in itself. Okay, we will see the unique points of this remedy, but as usual I will take you on a journey of this remedy, that how a person evolves and transforms into different personalities, that how he changes, how things change, the environment enforces the person to change his viewpoint and his thought processes, and that's how the body manifests. So how we think, our body also, every cell thinks and responds in a similar pattern. So saying, I will begin with the initial start of this remedy, and before starting I would like to really pay my heartfelt gratitude to Master Mohanty sir. Because of Dr. Ashok Mohanty sir, I could understand this remedy, and I will be able to apply it 100%, and you all will be able to apply this 100%. But before beginning, I would like to mention to all of you that we have our old journals of Aude Sapre, in which Hipar Sulf is beautifully described by Ashok Mohanty sir, and the way he took for us this remedy in our seminar also, it was mind blowing. The case which he showed and the description that he gave through that one case, it reached out to us with a very strong message and strong application of this remedy. How this physicals of Hipar Sulf that I have studied in my college now comes to be useful when we understand a person as a whole. So how mind and body is connected, how the physicals and mentals are connected with each other, they are actually a reflection of each other. So saying, let me begin with the initial stage, that how Hipar Sulf, how a child is just born, and how that innocence is there, that playfulness is there, and then as the child grows, how it manifests itself. So we will see the birth of Hipar self, the initial stage, the positive aspect, that when something is born, it is full of positivity, it is full of great energy and excitement and enthusiasm to do things. Similar way, the initial stage of Hipar self, it carries a lot of good energy, or it carries a lot of enthusiasm, the cares that he shows for his people. He thinks about his people. If you see cares full of, it is there in relatives about his, to whom he is related, he really cares for them. He will go out of the way to reach out to his people and help them. If you see fancies exaltation of with sleeplessness, so with the people with whom he is related, his family, his immediate close friends, he has fancies for them, like I will do this for them, we will do this, we will do that. He has got a very clear cut imaginations that we all will get along well, and we will enjoy, and I will do this and I will do this. So how if you have seen a movie called Bagban, if you have not seen, then please see. In that, Amitabh Bachchan is the head of the family. Okay, now it's not necessary that a Parsal will be the head of the family. It could be any person who is so much in love for his people, and he goes out of the way in doing things for them. Like in that movie, he will take loan to make the children study. He will do things which are beyond his capacity or his limits. He will stretch himself, and he will not even think once that why am I doing this. He will just do it. And that is why, if you see Hipar self, it is there in vivacious and philosophy ability, for because he has certain values, he's understood certain things, it's there in sensitive to moral impressions as well. And he's well read. He knows that having close people, doing things for them, that is what we are born for. We are there to stand and be there for each other. So the philosophy that he holds, he tries to imbibe it in his own people as well, by keeping himself as the example. And then it is there in squandering money. Squandering is again, you just spending lavishly and foolishly. And money is what is money? Money is something which is a limited source. Money is not unlimited, like how we say oxygen. So oxygen is something, it is available everywhere, and we don't think there is any limit to oxygen. So like for water also, we never think that water is a limited source. It is available everywhere and any time you want it. Okay, but then for money, you have to really strive hard. So the person has tried hard to earn that money, and now he is squandering money. So something which he himself has in limitation, something for which he himself has strived in life, now he is squandering it. Squandering is not just spending, squandering is with foolishness, when you don't think of the consequences and you just keep on giving and giving and giving. So that becomes squandering. Like, a wife getting married to a husband, and she thinks that my husband is all the time just giving away his money to his mother or to his family. And then she will say, please, you should think about our future, and you should start saving also. So then that is the insecurity which creeps in people around, that if you're squandering money, but he is not feeling it. Okay, how is he living? He is having love for his own people. If you see rubric of love in Hipar self, it is mentioned in 2 to 3 sub rubrics: love for children, to love for family, and then loquacity, would not listen. He would just keep on talking to them. He would keep on spending his energies on them. okay, without giving a thought that how much is he doing. And that is what discrimination lack of. You know what is discrimination? Discrimination is the word used when we are dividing people into categories, and we give more importance or more what we call uh, we give more value to people who are higher and low value, or low things to people who are lower to us, or less of amenities, you can say. That who are from low social class will get lesser amenities, and building which is having less equipped. And you know how dark and white people are also discriminated on the grounds that he cannot become a prime minister because he's black, and he cannot become a president because he's black. Or you know, when we see these beauty contests, pageants, we feel that, oh, she's black, how can she become a beauty pageant? So this is how discrimination is done. So when Hipar self is doing, there is a lack of discernment and a lack of discrimination, that he feels that they are all my people. If I don't do for them, then who will do for them? You know, I should do it. He doesn't think even twice, even once before going out of the way. So that is why Mohanty sir had explained us bulimia. What is bulimia? That in bulimia, the person overeats, and then after eating, when people are trying to stop. So, you know, whenever we feel that the person is overeating or overindulging in something, and which is going to harm him, because after overeating in bulimia, the person feels, oh, I will gain a lot of weight, and you know, I need to shed it off now. So when he was eating, he doesn't understand. So there is a difference in gourmand and bulimia over here. Hipar self is not there in gourmand. Gourmand is you are satisfying your taste buds by having the rich foods and buying rich clothing or something like that. So he's not satisfying his taste buds. He's just indulging overly into it, and then you know the later consequences, which we will see in the further videos. So this is the first stage where he's just going out of the way to do things. And in this, you have seen Fancy's audacity. He feels that, you know, what I am doing, I am putting myself into something, and he doesn't think of returns at that time, but he's so positive about it that he feels, you know, it will turn out to be good only, it will turn out to be right. Like the head of the family doing, father going out of the way for his children. He has 3 sons, he has 4 sons, and he's given it as all to his friends, to his sons, to his colleagues. And then he feels that, you know, now after giving, people do reciprocate, right? So if he's doing, then he thinks that why should I think for my future, because they are my resources, they are going to look after me. So this is how he just does and does and does. And he's a very sensitive person, sensitive to hearing cruelties, horrible things, sad stories affect him profoundly. So when such things affect a person, if the person is so sensitive inside, that is what pushes him to go out of way, and he does things. So this cruelties or horrible things that make him sad, that make him feel that, oh, I should just do it because they are deprived of something. And this is the care, this is how he reaches out to people without any thinking, without any limitations, without any bondages, with complete sense of freedom. He just goes out and out. So you know, if you see walking in open air, so what is walking in open air? It's a very important aspect of Hipar self, where when you just do it. You just do it for yourself, and you all must have done it. Walking in open air is something where you don't feel bounded. Like if I walk in my flat, or if I walk in the open space in the garden, so there will be a complete difference. It is not only with the oxygen levels and not only with greenery around, but the walls which give you a very constrained thought process. When I walk with my friend in the flat, uh, the talks will be very limited. But if you take that same friend and go in the garden or go in the open air and just walk and take a stroll, you will come out with multiple ideas, and you will come out with multiple stories, and all sorts of feelings will start pouring in. So this is a complete idea of Hipar self. So we will see what is this walking in open air in the further journey of Hipar self. So I request you all to please like, comment, subscribe, click the bell icon, share this with your friends, because this remedy is very important, and sharing with your friends is always caring, because it will contribute to their understanding and their growth process in homeopathy. So all the best, enjoy yourself, have a lot of fun. Just come out of this wall and go out in open air and enjoy your New Year Eve. Bye.